Hey, good morning, folks. It is currently 8:49 a.m. on the 11th of January, 2025. That's the 12th for our friends on the other side of the globe there. My name's Lee. You are most likely you. I want to say thank you for being members of Well, I Thought It Was Funny. I'm the guy who founded the group, actually groups, because we do have two of them. And I just want to say, thank you for being members. You folks are awesome. Our main group hit 466,500 members overnight. That's, when I say main group, that's the big group, I should say, the group with the most members. That's the one with the comma after the well. Our new group is the same title. Graphics are flipped. If you look at the banner, Dorothy the cow is coming in from the left. And the main difference is that one only has just under 900 members, but the reason we do have the two groups is Facebook does threaten to delete meme groups quite often, and I'd hate to see that happen where we lose this huge community that you and I built together over the last few months, just because a few people didn't like some of the jokes. So we have the new group that we are promoting the new group. We would love to see you join that new group. If not, that's fine. I don't care which group you're a member of. I just like the fact that you're a member of either group. Thanks for making these groups amazing. These groups would be nothing without members and without your contributions, and we get lots of contributions. So it is you that have made these groups amazing. I do have a tendency to say every day that I want to keep these videos short. Today I really am going to keep the video short because I woke up with a horrible back pain. I do suffer from sciatic issues. A lot of people do. It's pretty common over a certain age, but it's kind of making sitting in this chair very uncomfortable. It's not that I don't want to provide you with a good video. I just want to be able to work later on, and that's going to be tough because I stand on concrete all day at my job. So I'm not trying to get sympathy. I just want to let you know this is why I may seem a little lower energy, and if it is bit truncated the video, that's why. It's not that you don't deserve it, it's just that I don't think I can provide it today. But I am not going to skip one of these days if there's any way that I can avoid skipping, because I said I'm going to be every day and I don't want to lie to you. So we are going to have a little pause here, a little discontinuity break, while I go refill my coffee. All right, and I'm back with a fresh coffee, nice and full, as you can see there. It's not a prop, folks. I'm a coffee drinker. It's a little bit of a prop because I do want you to buy one of these cups. Check out our store and these shirts. All right, enough of that right now. So as I was whining about, I am suffering from some back issues right now, and it's making this morning kind of a tough one. As I said, you folks deserve a higher quality video than this, but it is going to be a little rough around the edges. Let's talk about some numbers, though. Some good numbers. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are sitting at 466,500 members in our regular group. In our main group. That is just stunning because our numbers are just jumping up like crazy. Now, there was a time earlier this year where we were getting almost 10,000 members a day. Now, that's unsustainable, but very exciting. But due to restrictions that were placed on our group, and this was due to people complaining about the humor that they didn't find funny, complaining to Facebook instead of us about humor they didn't find funny, that is, we have some restrictions put on that site. And at one point, we were getting almost no new members. We were getting 12, 13 new members a day, something like that. But we were losing just as many or more, just due to normal attrition. That's what happens when you get a group this big, right? And so that continued for quite a while. But over the last, I'd say about the last, not quite a month, say 3.5 weeks or so, our numbers are starting to increase every day. So we went from the double digits and losing as many as we were gaining, to all of a sudden we were triple digit gains. We're around the low 100s, which is exciting when you've been down to like 10, 12 a day. It's a nice trend to see. And then we were hitting 300 a day as of the 5th of this month, which is, once again, that's excellent. That's 3 times what we were getting just a few days earlier. On the 9th, of January, we had 1,350 new members. This makes me feel so good. There's a chance that we might hit 500,000 members soon. And I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to telling a joke to my wife and her asking me, "You think you're funny?" And maybe I'll say, "Not really, but there's 500,000 people that don't agree with me." You know, I think that would be kind of funny. But anyways, I also think it would be just absolutely stunning to have that many members in this group, because I'm just shocked that this little group, this group that I created back in April of 2024, I created it because I was tired of these meme pages and comedy pages that had a few things that I thought were funny and a whole bunch of stuff that I thought was trash. So I started a group called Well, I Thought It Was Funny, and that was exactly it. Just the fact that over 450,000 people think that something I created is worthwhile and worth visiting, that is extremely humbling. Now, it probably doesn't sound like it because I talk about it every day, but it is humbling to me. And it makes me feel fantastic, and thank you, folks. Now, speaking of those groups, I do try to share a meme every day. I've got one I'm going to share today, and I want to really apologize. I don't know who posted it. It popped up yesterday when I was on break from, well, my job that pays. I was on my break, and of course I was going through the site, going through submissions to approve and decline stuff. And this one popped up. I laughed really hard. I'm a little twisted though, so there is that. But I want to apologize. I don't know who posted it, because as I said, I was at work. I thought I had made notes of who posted it. Those notes are gone. But here's the post. It's true, man. I don't go a day without showering. Maybe if I'm camping or something like that. And occasionally if I've got the flu and I can't get out of bed. But 72 hours? No thanks. It's made me laugh. It's something that I've questioned many times. Let's get rid of that now. Thank you very much for whoever posted that. And once again, I apologize. If you posted it and you're watching this video, let me know and I'll mention it tomorrow, I promise. But yeah, thank you to that poster, whoever it was. You are important to us. I'm just terrible note taker, so that's my apologies. But your posts have made the site a little bit better, and it made me laugh. It makes me question humanity. Now, I was mentioning, I was on my break at work, going through. We had over 500 pending posts yesterday at that point, and I've got 4 other admins and mods that do work on this, and they do work on this. And it was just so many were coming in. Sometimes we do get behind, so I apologize if your posts are sitting there for a while. We do try, and we spend a lot of time on this. In fact, I'm going to show you a number right now. This is just over the last 5 days. This is how many posts I've approved. This doesn't show how many posts that I've declined. So it's right there. It's just right up there. So that's a real number. That's 6,084 approvals, and that's as of last night. I've done probably 500 this morning. So we spend a lot of time doing this. So this is a little picture, so I apologize, folks. We spend literally hours every day curating posts to the site, making sure that the site is kept as free as possible of spam, of repeats. We do have some repeats. It just happens with this many posts, and I apologize. We're trying to work on it. But what I'm getting at is, I spend at least 4 hours, sometimes 5 or more hours, just curating and working on the site. So we do have something called Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. Now, it's not just me. That's just what it's titled. That you're going to see that. You're going to see the URL right here, the link right here. If you can't click that, we do have a link in the notes to the video. If you're so inclined and you want to help us out, click that Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. It is a $5 US contribution, or donation you might want to call it. We don't expect you to do that if you can't afford that. If you're somebody who can and wants to help the group grow and help us continue doing what we're doing, don't worry, I'm not threatening to shut down the group or anything. It's just we would like to try to make it more feasible for us to continue doing it on the way we're doing it. And with the amount of hours that we're spending doing it, it has become a job. Now, it is a job that doesn't pay, but it's a job that we chose, so that's on us. If I can compensate my admins and mods for the work that they do, and maybe get a little compensation for myself, that would be fantastic. If not, I have to say, I'm just happy that you're here. That is compensation in its own right. The fact that I know that you folks are enjoying the group and you're contributing every day, that is a form of payment. But the 4 or 5 hours a day does get a little tough, and it definitely takes away from other things that we do in life. If it's something that you can afford, if it's something that you are inclined to do, that would go a long, long way to helping us, helping us dedicate more time to make sure this group just flows. So, cheers to you for all your contributions. As it is right now, we're talking about your posts and everything. And if you do choose to contribute by buying us a cup of coffee, or maybe buying one of these amazing shirts, or our coffee cups, and we also have hoodies out there. The hoodies look beautiful. Any of that would help. The buy me a cup of coffee goes the farthest, because there's more of it that actually goes directly to us. But if you grab one of our shirts, or one of our hoodies, or one of our coffee cups, oh my, do I ever want to see a picture of you in it. Because you know why? You're a beautiful person, and I think you're going to look even more beautiful wearing this swag. As you can tell, I'm not much of a salesperson, my friends. And that's not what this is about, although it does sound like it sometimes. But as we said, this has become, it's definitely become a job. And it's one that has its own rewards. But one of those rewards is not monetary rewards, a choice we've made in life. If we can change that a little bit, I would love to be able to compensate my 4 admins and mods. They deserve it. I think I deserve it too, but I think they're going to come first, because they, I created a group. They hopped on board for the ride, and holy smokes, what a ride it's been. So, cheers to everyone. Please click those links if you're so inclined. And I would absolutely love to see you in one of these shirts or hoodies or cups. I don't want to see you in the cup. I know it's really tiny. But I would love to see you hoisting that cup. It'd be a great photo. So, I hope it don't sound like a pity party there, talking about my bad back and then asking for money later on. We do appreciate every single post that you folks submit to us. We appreciate every time you hit that like, every time you comment on a meme or anything like that. All of that helps the group. Every single one of those things help the group. As I said, if you can do a donation to the team, that would be fantastic. If you can't, we just want you to keep coming back and keep posting your stuff, and we want you to keep laughing. This is what it's about. It's about laughing. It's about making the world a little bit better if we can. There's so much misery out there. We just watch the news. We got the fires in California. We got fires in Australia. We've got people suffering through war and famine around the world. If we can bring a little bit more laughter to the world, that really is the point of it. And if you knew me in real life, and this is real life, I understand, I don't normally talk like this. I don't talk like this in real life, mostly. But I do feel this in real life. I come across sometimes as kind of a little bit emotionless. The only emotion I sometimes show, for some people think, is anger and frustration. But that's because they know me at work, right? But this started as a group for me. As a group that just to share stuff that I thought was funny, and if somebody else thought it was funny, it was great. It's now become something much bigger than that, and it actually makes me a better person, I think, because I feel like we've created something that is making people happy, and that's not something that is easy to do. That's not something that people do every day, and I lucked out into this. Some people just happened to like what I was sharing, and those people shared the group and shared their stuff, and it grew and it grew. And now we've got this huge juggernaut of comedy, and I really hope it's bringing some light to some dark days for folks. And I really hope you don't have dark days, but we do know there are days when things aren't great, and if we can bring a little light to it, that is what it's about now. We've started off selfish, not anymore. I believe it's altruistic now. So thank you for making me a better person, people. You're also making me emotional. Stop it. Look at me getting all schmaltzy there. Sorry about that, folks. This is about laughing. Unless it's about bad jokes. My greatest professional ambition is to get to a desk where nobody can see my computer screen. What do you call 4 bullfighters standing in quicksand? Cuatro, cinco. Why did the orange juice factory worker lose his job? He couldn't concentrate. I work for the world's biggest nanotechnology company. Yeah, we're not really that good. A dentist and a manicurist had a rough marriage. They fought tooth and nail. Politicians in diapers should be changed regularly, and for the same reason. Why didn't the approaching black hole concern the astronaut? He just didn't get the gravity of the situation. A screwdriver walks into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, we've got a drink named after you." Screwdriver says, "Really? You've got a drink named Steve?" A bear walks into a restaurant and says, "I would like a grilled cheese." And the waitress says, "Why the big paws?" He says, "Well, I am a bear. I interviewed for the job of a blacksmith. During my interview, they asked me if I'd ever shoot a horse. And I said, well, no, but I have told a donkey to go away." Yeah, as usual, they're horrible. But I really hope one or two of them made you laugh, or at least smile, or even just shake your head, just like, what is this guy talking about? But it's the whole point of it is just to make you laugh, even if it's just one of those kind of, I can't believe he actually told that joke laughs. That's still a laugh, right? Hope we brought some levity to you this morning. I'm going to be back again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be a little more energetic. Just like I said, I just having trouble breathing. My back is killing me right now. I'll be fine. It's something that I deal with every day. Just some days it's worse. So I should stop looking for sympathy. That's really not what I'm trying to do. It's more of my way of saying I'm sorry. But I'm going to stop saying sorry. I'm going to say thank you again. We want to see you here again tomorrow. We want to see your contributions. Please keep contributing to the group. Keep being amazing. I'm going to ask you the same thing I ask you every day. When you're out there today, if you can make somebody laugh, if you can share a joke, you might make somebody's day. Somebody might be at their lowest point, and that little bit of humor might help. It's not going to hurt, that's for sure. If you can make somebody laugh, you're doing an amazing thing. And you're already an amazing person. So let's see you do that. And I want to see you back here again tomorrow. I'll be back here again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have a little more energy and a little less pain to give you a better video. Thank you so very much, though. And thanks for being you. All the love, my friends.